Okay, cool. We're live. Hey, everybody. Um, so my computer's just wrapping up a process of a Dragon Quest. Oh God, this is very, very loud. Okay. My computer's just wrapping up a process of a Dragon Quest Heroes part at the moment. Wario, hello. Um, it's gonna take like another minute or so. So that's why I decided I'd put on a little bit of music while we wait. Anyway, hello everybody. We are going to be doing more Dragon Quest 3 today. The plan today generally is, hold on, let me pop out the chat. The plan for today is to get through as much of the Dark World as possible. Get through as much of the Dark World as possible. I'm definitely not going to be able to finish today because there's still a significant amount left, but we should be able to get a pretty good ways into the Dark World. And then I think next time I stream, we should actually be able to beat the game, which would be fantastic. I've been doing this for a couple of months now. It would be great to be able to play a different game. Maybe another Dragon Quest, maybe something else. We'll see. Jeremy, hello. Nice to see you. So yeah, cool. So, yeah, how's that process going? Okay, it says it's done, but it always takes like a minute to actually be done. So, in the meantime, I'm going to take a sip of my drink. I've actually got two different drinks. I've got a drink for taste and water to keep my throat from going numb. I'll play the Olive Guard Overworld theme again. That's a good theme. It'll also give everybody a chance to... Hey, Throwback. Great to see you've been playing ukulele. I actually did not download Kirby Clash Deluxe. I waited a really long time to download DDD Deluxe, DDD Drum Dash Deluxe when that came out. And I never did get Kirby Fighters Deluxe, mostly just because I don't really have anyone to play that with, and I doubt it would be a super serious game anyway. Even though the Kirby Fighters game was a pretty good side game in Triple Deluxe. Ukulele I really did enjoy though. It's gotten super mixed reviews, but I liked it a lot. So yeah, that's what's important to me. If you like Banjo-Kazooie, it's at least worth a shot, I think. You know, there's a chance you could really like it, there's a chance you couldn't like it, but that's true of every game. So yeah. Now, if Movie Studio could just be finished already, I actually kind of want to get to playing the game because Dark World's exciting. It's such a cool part of the game. Also, I hope you guys are enjoying the Dragon Quest Heroes playthrough. That's been a lot of fun to do with Catherine. That's been a lot of fun to do with Catherine, and Heroes 2 comes out very, very soon. We're going to be able to finish the game, our Heroes 1 playthrough, like, right before Heroes 2 comes out, which is actually really cool. Hold on, let me say hello to everybody in the chat. I said hi to Wario, Throwback, and, Jeremy already. Weirdo T0. Hey, dude, Callum, hello. Hello, Catherine. Okay, so looks like Alfgard's done again. Okay, good. Heroes 2, Heroes processing is done. Cool, so we can actually, like, get started and stuff. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, let's get going. Oh, I didn't turn my TV volume down. I'm gonna need to do that, otherwise there's gonna be terrible bleed through. Okay. I also just put in a fresh new pair of batteries into my Game Boy Advance, so we're going to have, it's going to be very comfy controlling this. Yeah, we didn't either, Catherine. Though, to be fair, we also are not very good at that game, so... You know... You gotta be fair with that. So anyway, yeah, we are going to start the Dark World today. And Whack is like one battle away from leveling up. That's awesome. So we've done pretty much everything we can in Tantagel for the time being. So now what we gotta do is essentially replay the original Dragon Quest. For people who have not played the original Dragon Quest, basically what we need to do is we need to find the Staff of Rain and the Stones of Sunlight in order to create a rainbow drop to reach Charlock Castle, which is that castle down there, and that's where the final boss is going to be. So... Oh, dark throwback. Inept was funny, but that boss fight was really annoying. I am not a fan of the games. The minecart levels were some of my least favorite parts in Yooka-Laylee, so... Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so we are basically going to just try to, we're just going to be replaying the original Dragon Warrior, only it's a lot more intricate because... like, we have a full party and we're not just attacking every turn. So, yeah. Yeah, Jeremy, it actually is kind of like Kanto in Gold and Silver. It's a cool look at a world that you've already explored before, in a lot of ways. And I wouldn't be surprised if the, let's try, boom, on these guys. I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't a substantial influence from Dragon Quest III and the Gold and Silver, in the Kanto portions of Gold and Silver as well. Okay, those guys are immune to boom. Good to know. Oh, those guys are very susceptible to sleep, though. That's actually very helpful. So yeah, the Dark World has a lot of very strong enemies in it. You do not want to mess around with these guys. They can kick your ass. There's a lot of... One thing that I like about this section a lot is that there's a lot of enemies from the original Dragon Quest that you can run into here. And I always find that kind of stuff really cool. So, okay, Wax promoted to level 30. Do you get any new spells? Heal all! Oh, well, that's awesome. That's full... the Gaia armor? Whoa, that's a great drop. Okay, hold on a moment. Can anybody equip that? No? Well, okay, well, we just got a significant chunk of change there, at the very least. Awesome. Okay. Man, that was a sick drop. Okay, that must be really, really rare then. Okay, does anybody else have any items? I don't think so. Okay. You are susceptible to sleep, ask your lecturers. So yeah, I find this part of the game really, really cool and interesting. Also, since you ran into slimes a lot in the original, you run into a lot of slimes now. So... What you should do is, like, they're still about as weak as they were at the beginning of the game, though, so just, like, use your normal... Use, like, a spread all attack, and they're all gonna die instantly. If somebody still has a whip, they're basically good as dead. The Goopies, or the Muddy Hands, if you've played later versions of the game, those guys are just as annoying as ever. They can summon friends, and they don't just summon their own kind, they can summon, like, Grand Titans, and that's really, really bad. So you don't want to run into them. Or when you do run into them, you want them to be dead as quickly as possible. Now, one thing about this overworld is that it's pretty small, all things considered. It's not nearly as big as the overworld above, but that's to be expected. It's just, I think it's a really cool idea. One cool thing is that the Aleph Guard in this game is actually roughly the size of the Aleph Guard in the original Dragon Warrior. Whereas in Dragon Quest II, Aleph Guard makes up an appearance in that game as well, because you're like in a new version of Aleph. Like, you're in the world, kind of colonized by the hero after Dragon Quest I and Dragon Quest II. But one cool thing about, so there's all sorts of other continents, but Aleph Guard's still around. It's an explorable continent in that game. But it was truncated for space in Dragon Quest 2, and in this game it's the full size it was in Dragon Quest 1, which I just think is really, really neat. Okay, so you guys, let's take care of the Goopy, because if he calls any more of his friends, I'm going to be very upset. Dracul, you missed like literally 5 minutes, dude. We just got onto the overworld. Don't worry about it. Catherine, I don't think so. You can go into the cave where the princess was held, though, but there's not much in there. Also, there's no real way to find the spot specifically, at least in this version, because you don't have her token in this one, and the token was what told you where the space. No, you had to get Gwaelin's love in order to find where her where the spot where it was supposed to be actually was. Okay, let's go up to Garenham. Sorry, just trying to catch up on the chat. Oh, I don't know when the 64-bit shader is going to come out for Yooka-Laylee, though that will be cool, though. I'm just glad that we're finally getting to the point where people are starting to, where the nostalgia train has caught up to, N64 games. Because I felt very left out for a very long time. It's just like, okay, 8-bit revival, 16-bit revival, 18-bit revival, 16-bit revival, okay. That's been going on for forever, and people have been playing video. There are people who, shock and awe, play video games who didn't grow up with an NES or a Super Nintendo, you know? And it's kind of a shame, too, because, like, 2D platformers and those kinds of genres didn't really go anywhere. They were still, like, they weren't prominent on consoles, mind, but 2D platformers and stuff were still around on handhelds. They never went away, whereas stuff like the 3D platformer, that definitely went away. And we're not really going to get much of it. And when I say the 3D platformer, I mean like the 90s and early 2000s style 3D platformer. Aside from like Mario, you don't really see too many of those anymore. So yeah. But 2D platformers never really went away, so I'm glad that train's starting to come back. Ooh, Lara was promoted to level 29. Good stat growth. Let's get going. Okay. So I believe Garenham is up here. This is probably the part of the game I'm the least familiar with, because I never played the original Dragon Quest yet. I'm still working on it. And yeah, let's see if we can put these guys to sleep. I've never played the original Dragon Quest, so this world map is still a little bit foreign to me. Thankfully, there aren't too many enemies, other than the Titans and the Stonemen. There aren't too... I love the grabby animation for the ghoul calling help. That's actually really funny. Aside from like only the statues are really the only super dangerous enemy on the overworld. The rest of these guys are pretty tame, so we can handle them. Okay, come on. Garenham is somewhere up here. Or I think it's actually what will become Garenham, because Garen is actually just kind of like running around in this world. Okay, we need to focus on the Goopies, because I'm not getting another Grand Titan called on my ass. Oh yeah, I don't think that they can call a Grand Titan, considering how the enemy arrangement is at the moment. If the... Really, game? Really, game? Okay. Crap. Let's see. Zap. Let's zap the ghouls. You try to swing at the Voodoo Man. Let's cast Boom. And let's sleep the ghouls. Okay. Jeremy, you can have them call to help, you can have them call for help to do grinding, but it's generally more efficient to go after medals if you're playing Dragon Quest. Most of the time, it's just kind of annoying to deal with enemies calling for help in Dragon Quest, especially considering that these Goopies can call stronger enemies than themselves, which are not free shots to take down. Okay. Let's cast another boom. I wonder if we can actually put the Goopies to sleep. Assy, hi! I didn't see you there. Also, I love that they, like, have to go in order. And so they, like, they have to go, like, A, B, C, D. But that's not the order of the enemies on the screen. So it, like, created this really weird, order. Did we get rid of all of them? Oh, crap, no. I swear, if you call a Titan, oh, you are irritating. Okay. You have to go after the Goopy, because, otherwise we're just not getting anything done. But we're still dazzled. I don't think we can get undazzled at the moment. Yeah, like, those Grand Titans hit hard, and damn, okay. Where's Blazemore? Blazemore, there you go. You need to cast Heal All on yourself, like, now. There we go, that's good. Jeremy, plenty of creatures sleep without eyes. Okay, come on. Favorite world in Yooka-Laylee? I actually really liked World 3. World 3 I thought was a lot of fun. I liked the spooky atmosphere, the music was really good. It was just a fun game. I know it had issues, but every game has issues. Honestly, oh, excellent boom. Honestly, I feel like I'm not trying to, I feel like Yooka-Laylee and Breath of the Wild actually had many of the same problems. So the fact that people kind of rave for Breath of the Wild but complained about Yooka-Laylee still doesn't bother me, because, like, tech issue, they have a lot of the same issues in a lot of ways. I don't want to rant on it too much because I haven't, like, prepared notes or anything, so I don't want to, like, sound like I'm pulling stuff out of my ass, which I probably would be doing if I tried to like, go into it right now. But yeah, so this is where Garanham would be. This is where Garanham would be if you were playing Dragon Quest 1. But we can't, but it doesn't exist yet because Garen's still alive at this time. So, can we actually zoom here? No, we can only zoom to Tantegel. Oh well. I think that way heads to Remulder? I don't know if I want to go there just yet, though. Please don't call any Titans, you stupid little shits. Thank you. Alright. Sorry, I'm paranoid about... I'm really anal about filling up my entire map. Okay. Let's start by going west. Again, this is probably going to be very Wanderer-y, so I apologize for that. Okay. Really, the ghouls are the big issue here, so we should take care of them ASAP. Actually, I honestly didn't have that much trouble with the camera in Persona. Not Persona. I haven't played Persona. I didn't have too much trouble with the camera in Yooka-Laylee. Like, it got caught on stuff from time to time, but other than that, it was fine. Like, I mean, it's not any significantly worse than most other 3D platformers I've played. It's like, you have to, like, like, again, it's fine. It's not the worst camera I've ever dealt with, ever. It doesn't, there weren't situations where I wanted it to move and it wouldn't. Like, again, the only thing is that occasionally it got caught on stuff. And that was very rarely. So, yeah, and they let you, like, adjust the sensitivity and the inverted, and whether or not you wanted it inverted or not inverted. So I had very little problems with the camera on ukulele. Okay, where do I want to go next? Let's go south. Do you know any... Nah, let's just have you fight. Awesome, okay. There's gonna be a lot of wandering for me because I don't really know what I'm doing during this part of the game. It is the part of the game I know the least about. And I know the least well. It's also very non-linear, too. You can go pretty much anywhere you want at any time, which is cool. You kids in your Persona games. Come back to me when you play a real SMT. Like Shin Megami Tensei, Devil Summoners, Soul Hackers. Oh, a Salamander. We should just be able to mash attack straight through this. I think they've got, like, Fire Breath, but we should be fine. Especially if we get crits. I love crits. Ooh, a treasure chest. Strength Seed! Awesome! I'll always take a free Strength Seed. Soul Hackers was a good game, though. I'm more making fun of the fact that it has, like, 3 subtitles. I did have some issues with Soul Hackers. I don't know. The voice acting in the 3DS version is not very good. And I don't know, a lot of stuff, it felt very, there's a lot of stuff about old SMT that I'm not a big fan of, like Magnetite, and, I feel like moon phases can work interestingly. From what I've seen, Nocturne does moon phases well. I haven't played that myself. But from what I've seen, Nocturne makes moon phases cool. But they didn't really do much in Soul Hackers other than make things a little bit more annoying than they were supposed to be. I hate Magnetite. Magnetite can go die in a fire. All Magnetite does in Shin Megami Tensei is make it less fun to use demons. That's all it does. Like and Furmore, that's actually really good. And Blizzmos, wait, how did you? Oh, cool. That's awesome. But yeah, like, why would you put a limit on the demons when the demons are the whole reason why you're playing Shin Megami Tensei? It just doesn't make sense to me. It's like, okay, you can only use your Pokemon 1 out of every 3 fights. Why? No, Twix, there's a Devil Summoner and a Devil Survivor. They're different. Gosh, you're such a fake Shin Megami Tensei fan. Zero Lopez, I believe those were, Swoosh and Crackle, yeah. Let's look at her spells. Infirmore is definitely Swoosh. I believe Blizzmost is Crackle, though. We're right by Tanagal anyway, so we can take an in, and we can look at the spell animations. Why not? That is a really cool spell animation, though. They did a great job for the spell animations, considering that this is the Game Boy Color. There's actually, if you've seen the SNES versions of Dragon Quest III, a lot of the spell animations look like 3D. They really did push that. I'm not fighting you guys. You're too adorable to fight. They really tried to push the system's limits with the Dragon Quest VI engine, which I think is really cool. I'm actually playing through Dragon Quest VI on DS right now. I'm only a little bit into the game again. I'm like maybe 6.5 hours. But the beginning of that game's fun. I remember it losing me, sort of, like when classes were introduced. I kind of feel like that game would have been better without the class system. That's just me, though. Now, if I remember, Blizzmost actually... Yeah, Blizzmost is kind of like Boom, in that it hits all enemy groups, which is actually really, really cool. Catherine, I'm fleeing from them to let them live a happy life. They're too adorable to kill. Zero Biz, no, I haven't. I would play the 3 remake, though. Hold on a moment. I need to catch up on the, Oh, the Strange Journey remake is what you're talking about, Ashley. Yeah, I'm interested in that. I skipped out on Strange Journey when the game first came out on DS. I actually have seen it. I saw it in GameStop a couple of times and thought about it, especially like early on in the 3DS's life cycle where there really wasn't much to play. I thought about it and I passed up on it. But see, look at how cute these guys are. I can't possibly kill them. But I thought about it, and then I looked up footage, and I was like, eh. But it is something that I've always had an interest in playing. So the quality of life improvements for its Deep Strange Journey is what I think the 3DS version is called. I'm interested in trying it. Hopefully it'll be good. This is actually the cave I wanted to go to. This is what I was thinking of. I believe this is the cave in the DS, in the original version. This is the cave. This cave, I think, is where you found Erdrick's tomb. So, yeah. I don't think the monsters in here are too bad, but there's some good treasure in here. So we're gonna go for it. I believe it's completely optional, though. Hello, goodie bag. Deep Dark. Okay, it is Deep Strange Journey. That's good. Alright. But yeah, I think Deep Strange Journey will be a decent time at the very least. It'll hold me over for the Switch S&T game at the very least, which hopefully will end up being really good. I know we know pretty much nothing about that game at the moment, but I have hopes that it's gonna be a good time. Yeah, we'll have you cast Blizzmost and you use the Mist Staff. Zero Bez, the next DQ discussion is actually going to be Dragon Quest VIII. I'm gonna get started on editing that today. We did it last weekend. The problem is that discussion, we chopped it in half, and each half was about 3.5 hours long. Because there's a lot to talk about with Dragon Quest VIII, because there's a lot of plot points and a lot of things me and Catherine didn't really agree on. So we had to, we basically spent 7 hours last weekend talking about that game. Unfortunately, I've had so much catch-up to do with Rayman and Dragon Quest Heroes that I haven't had a lot of time to spend on it over the past couple of days, but I do want to get started on it this weekend, so I can get some progress on it. It's honestly going to probably be quite a while. Darth Bear. Luke, I am your bear. Only you can prevent forest fires, Luke. I do a terrible Darth Vader. I believe these guys are susceptible to ice, so yeah, that should be good. And we'll have you go against the Turtle Lord. Catherine, we managed to talk that long because you kept on bringing up Yowie. He survived. That's actually, you know what, I'll take it. We spent that long, though, because you kept on talking about all of your favorite Angelo and Marcello Yowie. So that's why it lasted that long. Come on, please don't attack Whack. Okay, good. The Darth Bear's actually pretty slow, so we should actually be able to get it with a Blazemore. wherever the heck that is. The one thing about the Sage's inventory, not inventory, spell list is that it's so long. It takes a while to scroll through all of it. Heal all yourself. You did not bring... Up! Okay, hold on. My Skype's going off. Better, I better turn that off because I have listened to, like, streams and other things where people have their Skypes going and it paranoids me. It makes me extremely paranoid. So I'm going to close my Skype for the sake of all y'all's sanity. See, Catherine, this is why you know I'm a good friend, because I put up with you talking about your yaois all the time. I don't tell you about the porn I'm watching. Zero Bez, they're not going to change the UI. People like it like that. As a matter of fact, in Dragon Quest VIII 3DS, this is actually something that we didn't bring up in our discussion, but in Dragon Quest VIII 3DS, they actually changed a lot of the UI back to being styled like the original games, even though Dragon Quest VIII PS2 made it so that they had like a more traditional pause menu in some areas. So yeah, they're not changing it. They're not changing it. People like it this way in Japan. You have to like, honestly, I think it's fine. I think the UI works perfectly. Honestly, it's definitely a lot better than like the SNES days where like X was your quick confirm button and all sorts of other weird stuff. You have to remember how influential Dragon Quest is and how picky Japanese fans are, because the Japanese fans love Dragon Quest so much, and if anything gets... Ooh, the bears are super susceptible to thwack. That's actually really, really good to hear. Awesome. Okay. But, what was I gonna say? But yeah, Japanese fans are so picky about Dragon Quest that if even the smallest things are changed, then they get upset. Like, for Dragon Quest Heroes, people were so upset that they didn't give Elena tights that the designers for free DLC put in tights, put in a costume with the tights, just to keep the fans happy. So yeah, it's just, yeah, it's such a influential series, because like entire games crib the entire game franchises crib both the UI and the battle system from Dragon Quest. The biggest example is please don't, oh my god. The biggest examples I can think of are Lufia and Earthbound. Earthbound's battle system is cribbed pretty much directly from, do you have Revive? Oh, you do actually have Vivify. Okay, good. Actually, since that's so much MP, we're gonna have you do Stop Spell, on the Hologhosts, and then you cast Vivify. But anyway, yeah, like, these are not the only ones who have cribbed most of their stuff from Dragon Quest, but, the big ones that I can remember off the top of my head are Lufia and Earthbound. Mother in general, basically. They, so yeah, it just goes to show just how, influential these games are. Yeah, Assy, you're right. And also, you know, there is also the fact that Dragon Quest X is one of the least successful Dragon Quests in Japan, just because it's an MMO and they didn't want that for a main series game. Okay, hold on. We need a revive. We need to revive X, and then I'll take a look at the chat. Okay, there we go. Yeah, yeah, Zerobez, item management has been streamlined since, like, game 5 or 6. You can move all the items to the bag, you can sort the bag automatically. Like, having to individually place items into people's bags is annoying sometimes, but there is an element to strategy there, where only characters who have the items in their inventories can use it at any given time. That's actually an important part of Dragon Quest strategy a lot of the time, and it needs to be paid attention to. So in that case, it's more a matter of just trying to think which items do I need on this character rather than... yeah, it's an important element of the game's strategy. Square could take over Japan with Dragon Quest. Like, I'm pretty sure they might already have. I also do not remember anything about how this cave is laid out, so we're going to be wandering, basically. More hologhosts? Really? Okay, I just really hope I can stop spell them. That keeps me. There are ways to get around that, though. Zero Bez. All you have to... That's all. You can just buy like 8 herbs and then place them into a character's inventory, and then they'll all have them in there. There are ways of making it quick. It just feels like a lot of other games take aspects of Dragon Quest and just plop them into their own game without thinking about what makes the strategy work, or whatever, or keep antiquated things for no good reason. Like, for example, Earthbound kept in the Dragon Quest menu where you have to press the A button and then press the talk button to talk to people, even though that had been really antiquated even by that point. And like the auto talk, like the auto examine button was the L button for some reason, which is weird and stupid. Yeah, but I talked bad about Earthbound. I don't want to fight these guys, so I'm not gonna. But I talked bad about Earthbound again, so I'm gonna get in trouble. Okay, good. Open the chest. Oh, Devil Mail. That's a bad. Devil Sword. That's also bad. Let's see how much better it would be than my my stuff right now. Yeah, these are totally cursed though, so I am not bothering with these. No, thank you. Homecoming Gamer, the AI actually isn't that bad in Mario Baseball, I thought. Mario Baseball on GameCube is one of my favorites, though. I love that game. Callum, I don't know. ARMS isn't doing anything for me. Like... For a start off, like, they've shown off those, like, hidden characters. Like, they had those characters that were accidentally revealed in the Direct. And, like, now the total's up to, like, 10 or maybe 12. If the game's gonna have a smaller cast list than Street Fighter 2 had on the Super Nintendo, like, I'm just gonna... Why would I want to play? I guess is the big issue. Because, like, Pokken, for instance, was a fighter with, like, what, 16 playable characters? And I got bored of that. It didn't have a lot of standing power with me, and it's not just characters, mind. Like, there are some things... ARMS' battle system looks alright, but not anything super interesting to me. Like, it looks okay. It doesn't look fantastic. It doesn't look super interesting. It looks okay. And I want to show off the Infernmore spell animation. But, I'm just thinking, like, if if I'm not sure, with such an unorthodox battle system, if I'm not sure I'm gonna like it, and there's probably not gonna be much variety, since, as far as we can tell, there's probably only gonna be, like, 12 to 16 characters, I don't see much of a reason to go for it. I have other purchases that I need to make in the next couple of months. Like, I've got a bunch of cons coming up, and Splatoon 2 is also not too far away. I would rather save my money on ARMS, unless if, like, the reviews for ARMS are fantastic. Like, best fighter I've ever played good. I don't see myself playing it very much. It just kind of seems like it... I mean, granted, I will always be happy that Nintendo tries new IPs. That's always great, because, you know, only doing, like, Mario and Zelda is part of the reason why the company has issues from time to time. But it just... This one, I mean, they tried. It does look like they're trying very hard, but this one isn't doing it for me. Throwback, you're probably going to agree with me, Throwback, when we get to our Pikmin 2 commentary, you're probably going to agree with a lot with what I say there, because, oh boy, that commentary sure was something. Yeah. Wishlist for conventions, Homecoming, I need to find a new copy of Tetris DS. Unfortunately, when I was on the subway going to Anime Boston, I lost a game case that had my copies of Fire Emblem Awakening, Kirby Planet Robobot, and Tetris DS in it. And that was devastating. I have since found copies of Fire Emblem and Kirby, but not Tetris DS. So I still need to find a replacement copy for that. I also want to find some Bomberman games. I would really like to find Bomberman Generation, because I heard that that was a good game. But Bomberman Hero would also be a good find. Dragon Quest would also be good. I'd really like to find the GBC versions of Dragon. I would really like to find the GBC versions of Dragon Warrior 1 and 2. I would really like to find... Oh, really, dude? You're an asshole. I would really like to find either of the Monsters games on Game Boy Color. I think that would be cool. Rocket Slime, I've actually been interested in trying out Rocket Slime for a while, so that would be a cool find. Yeah, but most of those are being saved for too many games. I don't see myself buying much at Momocon, because Momocon generally just has a smaller selection for games, and since I'm not a huge anime person, I'm probably not going to be buying much anime. Like, maybe I'll buy art or, like, toys if I find toys, but I'm probably not going to be buying much at Momocon, because most of the... Unless if I find something, like, stupid rare and I need to get it then. But I'm probably going to get a better deal on games at Too Many Games. So I'm going to be focusing my attentions there. So, that's where I'm saving most of my money for buying stuff, is for Too Many Games. Did I really find everything? I'm going around in circles. Just the first one and not very much of it. Only like 3 hours. Hold on. Ooh. Oh, sorry about that. Hold on a moment. I'm looking up a map to make sure that I've found everything, because, I don't want to waste too much time in here. Okay. Sorry about this, but I really don't care. Okay, North Cave. Okay, no, I'm in a completely different cave than the one I thought I was in. Alright, okay. Well, let's see if there's anything... Yeah, I'm in the West Cave, alright. Okay, so I have found everything. No, wait, no, I haven't found everything in this dungeon. Alright, hold on. I think I know where I am. Sort of. I think if I go down... I'll know where I am if I go down. Sorry, guys. I really don't want to fight you. I'm running away. Oh, God. Oh, God. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, good. I lucked out. Come on. There we go. So if I go right here and then down, there should be a treasure chest. Okay, good. So I think I've found pretty much everything I need to. here, so we're going to outside. There we go. Hold on, I need to catch up with the chat because I am so far behind with the chat. Actually, I did a playthrough of it. I liked Bomberman Switch. It was a fun time. It's just that the online's stupid frustrating because hold on, I'm actually getting a phone call. I will be right back. And they hung up on me. Okay. Whatever. I don't want your call anyway. But yeah, Bomberman on Switch was good. I liked it. Let's return to Fantago. We need a heal after that. That cave was a mess. Alright. That is the shop. We do not need to go to the shop. Will I stay? Yes, I will. You guys and your talking Kingdom Hearts and my not knowing a clue what you guys are talking about. Like, yeah, I've got about 0 interest in Kingdom Hearts. Sorry. It's just, yeah, I have a hard time caring about Kingdom Hearts. Both the Disney stuff and the non-Disney stuff looks dumb to me, so, you know. People play Kingdom Hearts for the gameplay? Wow, that's a funny joke. That's a funny joke. Catherine, honestly, I'm not sure it'll ever happen. I think it's one of those mythical commentaries, like, I think it's the new Gex 2, where we keep on saying we're gonna do it, and then I don't think we're actually ever gonna do it. And if we're never actually going to do the commentary, I don't ever actually have to play the game. Oh, I can't even play the game right now anyway. The PS3 John sent me forever ago has stopped reading discs. So I can't play my copy anymore right now anyhow. Zero Bez, I didn't like the gameplay. I thought it was slow and clunky. I didn't really like the exploration and the platforming that much. And yeah, I didn't have that much fun playing it. If I want to play a action RPG like that, I want to play something fast, like Ys. If I want to play something slower, I'll play like a turn-based game or a traditional Final Fantasy. I don't want something that's weird and in the middle, like Kingdom Hearts. It's not what I want. I have like 0 interest in Kingdom Hearts at all. Sleep, 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 sleep! Ah, yes, that's awesome. Homecoming, I think the fact that they didn't put that Disney collection on 3DS or Switch is a major missed opportunity. Considering, like, if they actually want... I know that collection is not for kids at all. It's for 30-year-olds. But if they wanted it to be appealed to kids, like, they're gonna have a lot more luck appealing it to people on the 3DS than on the, they're gonna have a lot more luck appealing it to kids on the 3DS than people who own like a PS4. Catherine, how long ago did you play Kingdom Hearts? Was that something you played like when you were a teenager and never again? I have not played Ni no Kuni, Tanuki Player. It's honestly a very low priority game at the moment. I've got other things I would probably play first. Where the hell is this cave? There's a cave with a really good shield somewhere around here that I really want to find. I know that, so we want to go there ASAP. Hopefully the Voodoo Man doesn't try to do something stupid like revive its friends. That would make me upset. Oh my god! Oh my god! I hate you! I hate you! I hate you! I hate you! What game would I want to do for a commentary that I haven't done yet? That depends. Is it a game? You're saying a game that I would want to do, or a game that I think I could reasonably get the others to agree to let us do? Because I would love to do more Trauma Center, but I'm never convincing the other guys to let me do more Trauma Center. Oh man. I'd love to do Dragon Quest, but I'm never convincing anybody to let me. I'm never convincing anybody on the crew to let me do Dragon Quest. So it's just not happening. Oh, I forgot that those guys get 2 attacks in 1 turn. That's part of what makes them a low. Playing Dragon Quest 1 and doing a commentary on any other game is like if I was gonna do Dragon Quest 5 for Brain Scratch, having John only have played Dragon Quest 1 is like us trying to do a commentary on Twilight Princess and only one other person having played only one other Zelda game, and that being like Zelda 2. It really is not enough. Context in order to truly understand what's going on. Dragon Quest 1 is nothing like most of the other games in the series in many, many ways. It plays completely differently. It's structured completely differently. It's nothing like anything else. Like, the only thing he'd really be able to comment is, oh, that's a reference to the first game. Oh, that monster was in the first game. It's like, there's not really any... Like, if you had played Final Fantasy IV and you could look at Final Fantasy VI commentary and actually be able to, like, say something that might be insightful. But if you've only played Dragon Quest 1, and you're doing a commentary on any other Dragon Quest game other than Dragon Quest 1, you're not going to have anything to say because it's nothing like what you had played before. Yeah, I saw the DQ5 reference in the bookshelf, Catherine. Where is this cave? There it is, finally. Okay, here we go. This is the cave I thought I was in to begin with. If you were playing the original Dragon Quest, these caves were unlit. And you had no idea where you were going. Oh great, Troll Kings, awesome. I actually think that these guys can be thwacked. Let's give it a shot. Oh, it didn't work, okay. Oh yeah, magic doesn't work in this cave. I forgot. Okay. Yeah, I forgot that magic didn't work in this cave. Oh yeah. Like an NPC says that in some town. That actually works for you as well as against you, because these guys can use Disperse, which I think I've mentioned this before. That sends one of your party members straight back to a Lihan, and it sucks. So the fact that they can't use it on you is super nice. Okay. Let's see, luck up. Panic All! Okay, cool. We can't actually use that yet, though. Hold on. I want to take a look at the, Okay, yeah, okay, good. I won't... It's impossible to miss any treasure chests along the way. That's all I wanted to check. Alright, let's keep on going. Also, one cool thing that they try to emulate in this is that when you were playing the first Dragon Quest game, as you went lower down on the floors, the music would become lower and lower pitched. But since it doesn't really work like since the music tracks don't work the same way in Dragon Quest, in any of the other Dragon Quest games, they do try to do what they can by having a different music track for lower floors, where the music gets lower and lower pitched. So they try it at the very least. Caro, I would rather do Kingdom Hearts than wrestling. Oh, man. Ew, this fight is gross. I'm running away. Because those dragons can breathe fire. And I don't want to deal with that at the moment. Okay, come on. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. Yep. Come on. Okay, there we go. Does magic still... The spell was contained. Alright. This, my friends, is why we bought approximately 1 shit ton of herbs. Man. Okay. That is not actually what I was trying to do, but whatever. Yeah. This is why we bought a metric fuck ton of herbs. Poor Whack. Poor Whack. Okay, 2 more herbs and then she should be good for the next section of the game. Yeah, she's back at full actually. That's even better. Okay. Those are the stairs we want to go to. This place is actually, it is worth it to go here because there's a ooh, a Hydra. I don't know if I've ever run into this enemy before. But this place is actually worth it because there's the best shield in the game for the hero down here. And we really want to... Speed fire... That's actually not terrible. Yeah, I'll live with that. Okay. Yeah, this is where we want it to go. Open the chest. 1,000 gold. I'll... Oh, crap, I fell. Oh, yeah, I forgot. It spits you... Oh, it spits you out. I've never actually seen this cutscene before. Because I've never fallen into the... hole. I thought that there was just going to be, like, an invisible wall there. Okay. That's actually neat. Open the chest. Found a mini-medal. We actually can probably get a new item from the Metal King, so we'll actually... Ah, no! Mimics! Oh, well, oh, I don't have to worry about him. He can't whack me. Yeah. Throwback, honestly, I would be okay with a multiplayer version of, like, Triple Deluxe and Robobot. I think... I'm not entirely opposed to them making another Metroidvania-styled game. It's just they have to make it work with Kirby's design. And I don't want to have to... I don't want it to be as I don't want it to be as cumbersome as Amazing Mirror was occasionally. Nobody else can equip the Dragon Shield. Okay, you go in the bag then. Let's use the herb on someone. Whack was looking pretty weak. Okay, that's why we used it. Now we have to get back out of here. And we're probably going to run into a couple of rough encounters, but we can make it out just fine. And then we can keep on going. Cool. Honestly, I expect it to be more like Return to Dreamland with its multiplayer focus than Amazing Mirror. You know what would be a good Metroidvania-style game to make? Metroid? Callum, what's Metroid? I've never heard of it. Honestly, you guys just got a Metroid game. Like, last year. Alright? Knock it off with your whining. Zero Bez, if Metroid was on the cover, if the name Metroid is on the cover, then it's a Metroid game, alright? You can't just pretend it's not a Metroid game just because you didn't want Federation Force to exist, alright? That's like saying, it's like the people who say that the Zelda CDI games don't count. They do count, they're Zelda games. Or, like, even, like, people who are like, I have to admit that Sticker Star's a Paper Mario game. You guys have to admit that Federation Force is a Metroid game. And, you know, Federation Force is actually pretty good. So, I know that you guys, it's not the game you wanted, but it's actually decent, so. Yeah. And also, you guys, like, in terms of, like, F-Zero still has dibs over Metroid, in my opinion, because there's been a ton of Metroid games, and, like, half as many F-Zero games, and F-Zero has been waiting, like, roughly, like, what, 6 years longer? Since, even if you don't count Federation Force. Other M came out, like, what, 2010? F-Zero GX came out, like, what, 2004? Yeah, F-Zero got in line way before Metroid, so you guys gotta stop being such a bunch of whiny babies. Okay, there we go. Back to Tantago we go. Yeah, it just kind of bugs me when people say, like, oh, Federation Force doesn't count. It's like, it's still a Metroid game, it still exists. Like, I don't really like Amazing Mirror, but I don't say it's not a Kirby game. You know, it's irritating. Okay, let's go to Hawk's Nest, or Domdora, as it's called in this one. Yeah, Star Fox got a game too. I still think that Star Fox Zero was pretty good. I know that a lot of people don't agree with that, but I liked it. Oh my god, you little jerk. I hate you. Okay, ugh. Callum, I still think it's... Like, again, like, it's kind of like saying that, like, Mario Tennis is still a Mario game, you know? It's the persecution complex that a lot of Metroid fans has always come across as very unflattering to me. Like, I'm not saying every Metroid fan is like this, obviously, because I hate that I have to make that disclaimer every time I say this. But like Nintendo hates Metroid fans. Oh, Nintendo hates Metroid. Nintendo doesn't want anything to do with it sounds so entitled and annoying to me, honestly. Like, for example, I want a new Trauma Center game. But every time Persona news comes out, I don't say, oh, Atlas hates Trauma Center. Oh, Trauma Center fans are being despised and laughed at by Atlas. It just comes across as so petty to me and so childish. So it's, yeah. Although, honestly, to be fair to Metroid, like, I can't understand why Federation Force might have ticked people off. Since it's been so long since the last proper Metroid announcement, and it was nothing that, like, what anybody had wanted. Okay, that's fair. The people who were whining about the Animal Crossing showing at E3 2015, I think were being massive babies. Like, oh, Nintendo hates Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is dead. Amiibo Festival's the worst thing to happen to Animal Crossing. And I'm like, guys, New Leaf just came out 2 years ago. That's a game where, like, literally it's supposed to take a year to complete. So, like, what? It's been a year since you stopped playing New Leaf, if that? Come on. Like, it's a... Like, a spin-off is not a spit in the face to you, to a fan base. Oh, man. I hate video game fan bases, honestly. Most of them suck, I think. Like, I'm having a hard time trying to think of a good video game fan base a lot of the time. Like, Pokemon always ticks me off, Smash Brothers ticks me off, Sonic ticks me off. Paper Mario can tick me off as well, too. Like, even though I love those games, I love, like, people who are like... People are way too mean to Super Paper Mario. It's just like, yeah, video game fan bases just, to me, it's just, it creates large, loud, really annoying groups of people. And I'm not a fan of that. I'm sorry, I don't mean to rant. I know that this isn't, I don't try to make these like a place where you can just listen to me be angry all day, because I don't want to be like, I don't want to make this a place where people are just angry all the time. I like being happy more than I like being angry. But sometimes I get going and I have to remind myself to stop. So this is me reminding myself to stop. Shout out to the DKU fan base, all 10 of us. Oh man, Catherine, that's very, very true. We're lucky if we do get a game, so why complain? That's actually a very accurate way to look at it. Oh, talk about how good DQ11 looks to make myself happy again. That's actually... Oh man. Guys. X confirmed worst hero can't even run away from slimes. Wow. Sad. DQ11 just looks spectacular. Catherine, did you watch the gameplay footage I sent you? Because, like, wow, that game looks phenomenal. I cannot wait. I think I've said this... I don't think I've actually said this in any place where it's been public yet. I know I mentioned it in my discussion with Catherine for Dragon Quest VIII, but that's still several days away from being edited and done. So I'm gonna just bring it up right now. Dragon Quest XI looks so good that if we don't get the Switch version at the same time as the PS4 version over here, I will buy a PS4 to play that game. Like, I don't wanna, like, even if it's a situation like Yooka-Laylee, where, like, the PS4 version and the 3DS version come out on the same day, and then the Switch version is coming, like, a couple months down the line, I will buy the PS4 so that I can play Dragon Quest XI console day one. That's how good that game looks to me. Like, on top of just the graphics and character models looking phenomenal, like, the King Slime looks so globby and perfect, and it's, oh man, so good. The story seems really, really interesting. It's like one of the first times that Dragon Quest has gone for a really heavy story approach since Dragon Quest VIII, really, and I know that part of the charm of the series is the sort of, like, vignette-styled, story-light approach to RPG. You know, the gameplay-heavy, story-light RPG kind of stuff. Like, I know that that's a charm to the series, but the Dragon Quest games that have, like, in games like that, like Dragon Quest IV can captivate me quite a lot. But games like Dragon Quest V, which are super story-heavy, can also captivate me in a different way. And especially since... Oh, Jerkbird! First Jerkbird! Yeah! Okay, especially since Dragon Quest VIII kind of left me wanting in a lot of ways. I think I'm really looking forward to Dragon Quest XI. Kados was good from what I played, but I don't know, I'm not a big fan of a card-based battle system because it doesn't let you have control over all of your actions. I mean, I guess I know that that's part of the point, is that you have to deal with what you're given, but in an RPG, I don't get why I can't just use my sword. Why do I have to draw the sword card? You know? Like, it doesn't make sense to me in that way, and it bothered me. Also, the voice acting in Baten Kaitos, at least on GameCube, is terrible. Like, some of the worst voice acting I've seen in any game, period. It's abysmal. I don't know how they got away with it, honestly. Sorry about that, just want a drink. Actually, I should have some water at the moment because my throat's getting a little sore. Dracul, I didn't hate Dragon Quest VIII, but Dragon Quest VIII disappointed me probably more. Dragon Quest VIII was probably the most disappointing Dragon Quest that I've played. That doesn't seem to mean that it's the worst or that it's a bad game. But all I heard from people who played Dragon Quest in the West is how Dragon Quest VIII is the best game in the series by far. And to me, I don't think it's even close to being the best Dragon Quest. I think that the story has issues, especially towards endgame. The pacing and difficulty curve is all over the place. And yeah, it just has problems. It can still be a good game, it's a good game with problems. It also has to live up to expectations of being considered the best Dragon Quest game. Like, when I've played games like Dragon Quest 3, 4, and 5, which I think are phenomenal, like among some of the best RPGs ever made, and you're gonna tell me that this is the best game, my response is, okay, prove it. And the game didn't have quite that much in it. You'll hear me elaborate more on that when we do the discussion, but that's gonna be a while. We don't have enough money for that, and we need to save our money anyway, because you can get the bikini, that's awesome. Oh, heal shields! Oh, these are actually really, really, really good, because they allow us to heal ourselves mid-battle. Okay, let's sell some stuff and see how many of those we can get. We can sell... You might not get another. Sure, that's fine. It's just worse than what we've got at the moment anyway, so... Okay. Sell the dragon shield. Sell the devil sword. Yeah, we get a good chunk of change for that. Sell the devil armor. Cool. Let's see if there's anything else we can, the boxer shorts. Sure, we can sell the boxer shorts. Oh, now that we have this warp point, and I'm thinking about it, we should actually warp back here in a second. We should warp back here, but what I want to do is I want to warp back to Elihan and check to see what stuff we can get with mini medals at the moment. Get the bikini. Catherine, we can find a bikini. We can either find or earn a magic bikini. Don't worry, we'll be seeing sexy characters soon enough. All right, don't stress. Get your put your dick away. Okay. Oh wow, I'm walking into a wall. I'm stupid. Okay. Who's gonna wear the bikini? Honestly, probably Whack. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. We'll see who has the least amount of defense and give it on that person. Oh, we're one away. When the total reaches 60, I'll reward you with the justice thing. Okay. Actually, let's look at, because the mini medal target I want to reach is, I want to get Dragon Claws. Excuse me. I want to get Dragon Claws, which we get at 80, because the Dragon Claws are the best weapons we can get for the martial artist, and they're going to fall behind without them. So we need to get the Dragon Claws for the martial artists. eventually. So we're gonna, thankfully we've got quite a few towns to explore and dungeons to get through before the end of the game, so we should be able to get enough mini medals so that we will get the Dragon Claws. But it's like the martial artist will not be able to keep up on damage if we don't. So we're gonna need to go for that. Zero Bez, you're probably right. It wouldn't have been a success if it wasn't for that Dragon Quest. If it wasn't for that, for the demo. It's sad, but it's just kind of how it is. Things have been getting better, though, for the series. It's been getting more and more recognition as time goes on. I think we're kind of waiting for... I think that there's a decent chance that given, like, if Dragon Quest VIII ends up being cross a bridge and travel east, that will get you to Mercado. Yeah, that's Cantlin. That's Cantlin for people who are familiar with the old translation. Oh yeah, the Orichalcum's in this. We need that. I think I actually remember where it is. Found the bunny hat. Okay, that's good. I'm Lena. I used to be popular as a dancer in Ashalam. I wonder how the troop master is doing. If you ever see him again, please pass along. Oh yeah, you can actually go back to Ashlam and talk to him. We'll do that, actually. Hold on a moment. I want to pass the bunny hood to... Nobody can wear the bunny hood! This is severely disappointing. Okay, well, whatever. But anyway. I think that if Dragon Quest XI ends up being a fantastic game, and people get on board with it, I think we could end up with a situation like Fire Emblem, where Awakening came out. I'm trying to think of a good name for who's due to arrive. You can, I forget what you have to do here. Found Sucker. Okay. I'm pregnant. My husband has done nothing but fret over the baby's name. Okay. But yeah, I think that if Dragon Quest VIII ends up being an amazing game, then we'll end up with a situation much like Fire Emblem, where the series blows up. And that would be really nice. Oh yeah, okay. So I thought that was just for... I actually don't remember if it's even possible to get him to, Okay, so... Okay, hold on. We have to find the, We have to find the Orichalcum in here. Because that's very, very important. It's like... out here, I think. The old man next door, he's always sneezing. Okay. Sweet! Now we can go get that... Well, we don't have to worry about it right now. We're gonna want the agility... Achoo, someone's talking about me. Okay, cool. Alright. There were no special books. Okay. It's like... There's another world, or so the legend goes. There's a mystic... Yeah, that's supposed to be your hint to get the light orb, because without it, you're kind of boned. Okay, yes, here it is. The Orichalcum's in one of the patches of grass down here. I believe I found it while I was looking for mini medals. It's like right here. There we go. We need that in order to make the best sword in the game. So it's worth picking up. Alright, cool. Did I talk to you yet? Even though we are in darkness all the time, I've occasionally seen something glinting in the corral. Okay, yeah, that's supposed to be your hint to find the Orichalcum. Let's go down the well. What do you have to say, tough guy? If I can actually talk to you. Yeah, this game is pretty depressing. Okay, let's go to Ashlam and let's go to Ashlam and see the dialogue for talking to the guys, for talking to the troop leader. I believe we actually have to go, it has to be nighttime, so we'll have to cast pastime. Okay, so I believe it's... Yeah, I believe it's over here. Yeah, we have to go into... Yeah, so what do you... Yes, what would you like? Oh, you meant Lena, who used to dance for us. Really, we were worried. I'm glad to hear that she is doing well. Please take this as my thanks. Oh, yeah, see, that's how we get the magic bikini. I forgot that. Okay, I once had a dream of opening a large theater in the East. Those were the days. Okay, yeah, that's as normal. That's as normal. See, I told you guys that we could get a magic bikini. Okay, so let's see. It's better for Laura. It's way better for Sia, and it's way better for, it's way better for Whack. I think Sia's gonna, you know, considering the type of character that Sia would be, and also, if you look at their personality, oh, well, Whack is sexy, though. Whack is sexy, so Whack might need to wear it. I think Whack needs to wear it, since Whack's supposed to be sexy. So, okay, we'll see a little bit of sexy, Sia. But we definitely need to... Whack has the sexy personality, so Whack needs to be wearing the, Whack needs to be wearing the magic bikini. Okay, hold on. You actually need to re-equip your magic armor, because if you're not wearing it, that's very bad. See, look at how hot this is. Yeah. Come on, Whack, dance with the girls. Oh, yeah. Actually, hold on. If we want her to dance with the girls, she should be at the front of the party. Come on, Whack, show it off! Woo! Yeah, dance, girl! Woo! I'm 5 years old. Okay, let's reorder the party again. Actually, Sia should be in the back now because Sia's got less defense than Whack does. Okay. There we go. Alright. Let's go back to Domdora and... Let's go back to Domdora, take that in, and then keep on going. Oh yeah, Dragon Quest IX did well. I think it actually sold 1 million units outside of Japan. Which is, like, super, super good for Dragon Quest. But I think that 11 could do, like, enough to push the entire series into prominence, like 11, like Fire Emblem did for that series. Wait, that is not the exit. $400K, that's actually good. That's actually really good for Dragon Quest. Okay. Yeah, let's head to Cantlin. Alright, jerkbirds. Okay, now I'm gonna have to get used to my menuing being different, but that's not too big of a deal. Let's do a Blizzmost. I still need to play Dragon Quest IX. That game looks super interesting to me. I'm playing through 6 right now, so obviously I'm not going to do it anytime soon. And just considering how Catherine and I like doing these discussions, we're probably not gonna... I want to play it while she's playing it, especially considering the multiplayer focus that Dragon Quest IX has. Like, we're gonna want to play multiplayer together, at least a couple of times. But Dragon Quest IX is like the game that out of everything that I haven't... Oh, thank Christ. That's Insolotl, guys. Okay, good. Bosses just got way less scary. Okay, that's good. That's super, super nice. Alright. But yeah, no, I don't want to record my quest in the field log. Out of every Dragon Quest game I haven't played yet, like, out of the ones that aren't out, that are already out, I should say. Like, the ones that I haven't played yet are, 1, 2, and 9, actually, yeah. Yeah, so 1, 2, and 9 are the only ones I haven't played yet. So, I'm really actually, I really wanna try 9, because 9 is definitely the most interesting out of the ones I haven't played yet, so. Yeah, Dragon Quest IX had a lot of really cool, like a lot of really funny adverts that are up on YouTube. Like they had people like Seth Green, do advertisements for it, and they actually turned out really good. So, you know, funny how when you advertise a video game and put effort into it, the game does well. Like, it's such a weird thing, you know? Dragon Quest IX is considered... Dragon Quest IX, in a lot of ways, I've seen, is very similar to Dragon Quest III. So, I want to give it a shot because of that. Because I really like Dragon Quest III. And, like, it seems like it's trying to be a modernized Dragon Quest III. And I think that that has a lot of potential to be really cool. So, I want to give it a shot. I don't want to fight you guys. First time fully. Awesome. Okay. There's nothing really over there. Okay, we have to head east in order to get to Cantlin, so let's go that way. Oh, I'm never playing Lunatic Plus in any I'm never playing Lunatic in any Fire Emblem game. That's just no thanks. I can think of very few things I would rather do. I can think of very few games I would play. Very few things I would do after playing Lunatic Mode Fire Emblem. That just doesn't even seem fun. That just seems like really, really tedious and stupid. Okay, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! Please kill these guys! No, it did not. That sucks. Where's Boom? Please don't sleep my whole party. There we go. Okay, hopefully this kills the shades. Awesome. Okay. Awesome. Okay, good. We're fine now. The bridge is down here. Ah! Well, the unimportant NPCs are sprites in Dragon Quest IX? That actually, like, wow, I'm surprised, actually. Because from what I've seen, there's a lot of detail put into the sprites for the, like, considering the platform, there's a decent amount of detail put in the sprites for Dragon Quest IX. So, there's a lot of detail put into the models for Dragon Quest IX. So, I think it'd be really, really weird to have the, It seems like it'd be really weird to have the, characters be sprites. It must look awkward. I mean, granted, you do have to cut some slack considering the, like, I mean, like, the game being low poly, you just kind of have to expect given the hardware, but I am baffled by the decision to make the NPCs, sprites. That just sounds bizarre to me. I do like that you can basically create your own Dragon Quest hero visually in Dragon Quest IX, though. That I find really cool. Akira Toriyama's art style is so distinctive, and being able to make your own character based on that is just really cool to me. Unimportant, unnamed it. That makes it kinda better, at least. Not a lot, but kinda. These guys, I believe, are... You know what, let's try Fuddle, just to see... I don't think I've ever seen the attack animation. The spell animation. Oh, it only... Wow, it says Fuddle all, but it only tried one enemy. Alright, that's dumb. Whatever. No wonder I never tried a Fuddle in this game. The Dark World is kind of weird in this game, because it feels like either enemies aren't a threat at all, or enemies are really, really, really strong. Which is just kind of a weird aspect of its difficulty curve. Oh, both characters have defeat. That's awesome. Okay. Let's heal up. Zero Bez, I think he's talking about the, I think he's talking about the fact that due to the download content not being up anymore, you can't get all of the content in the game. I'm wondering if there's a fan server up somewhere or some way to download it. I would really hope so, but I'm not sure. You can cheat to get it in. Oh, okay, Ashley. That's actually really good to know. So, I guess that when you downloaded the tablets or whatever they were called in that game, it was just like an unlock key to access something that was already in the game. Which, honestly, considering that it's a DS game and downloading would probably take forever to download, like, actual content, even if it was really small. Like, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Okay. I thought that there was a way to get it, but I wasn't sure. Okay. You can lick the mushroom seeds? What does it do, Throwback? I didn't know that. What does the licking the mushrooms... Oh, are you talking about pushing the mushroom seeds to grow the mushrooms in that guy's garden? I knew that, yeah. They had the same glowy thing around them that all the other lickable items did, so that's how I knew. Okay, hold on. I have not been fighting this. Okay. Defeat. These guys were super susceptible to defeat, so we're gonna defeat them good. Alright, well, they were last time. Okay, whatever. Come on, Whack, show them what's up. Good job, Whack. Good job. Okay, whatever. We'll just hit them. Ow. 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 What is this place again? I hate humans, but I like Ortega. Okay, whatever. I'm not going the right way to get to Cantlin, though. I am a fairy who attended to Rubus in the past. On that day, April 9th, it was I who called you in Rubus's place. Cool. I may have said terrible things then, forgive me. But now you have finally come. I wish to confer the rain staff to you as a token of my feelings. Sweet! Cool, okay. So now we have both the rain staff and the stones of sunlight. Now we have to go find the Tower of Rubus, I believe. But we can do that later. Is there... Ow, ow, ow! Good one, throwback. Level 33! Cool. Can we get to... No, we can't. Okay. Looks like we're going the other way. Bye, jerkbirds. Ow, 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 ow! I almost had him attack one of my allies. That would have been bad. Zero Bez, yes, there is a step guard in this game. That's the old version of Safe Passage, but it's not really using it. It's not really worth it on swamps, since swamps only do 1 damage, and it would be more effective to use that MP on healing later, because it's a completely inconsequential amount of damage. It's not even worth preventing. The MP is more valuable for other stuff. Okay. Zero Bez, you can target your own allies in this game. It's like one of the only Dragon Quest games that lets you do that. Actually, I have an idea. If we use Blizzmos twice, we will take care of all the goopies before we will even before they have any chance to summon their friends. I hate video games, they are the worst! How long have I been streaming anyway? I kind of want to finish out more. I want to finish up most of the... Oh, I've been going for almost... I've been going over an hour and a half, okay. Well, we'll keep on going. I at least want to visit most of the towns in the Dark World. There's still a couple of dungeons left, so I don't think we're definitely not finishing today. I think I would like to finish in 2 or 3 more streams though. So I want to get as many warp points as possible. So I'm gonna want to go to Cantlin. I'm gonna want to go to Cantlin. I'm gonna want to go to Remoldar. I want to go to Cole. Those are the big 3 towns that are left. And if I can at least explore those superficially and get the warp points, that would make me happy. Zero Bez, you don't get experience if you're dead. It depends on the game. In some games, you get more experience if there's less characters. This game gives you more experience if there's less characters. But other games in the series don't. So it really just depends. It depends on the Dragon Quest game you're playing. Jeremy, there's really no reason to grind a level 99 in this game. I think even if you're trying to fight the super boss, there's really no reason to. Most Dragon Quest games don't really make you grind to level 99. The only one I can think of where I've really needed to is 3DS Dragon Quest 8, and that's just because the new super bosses they added were stupid. They were really, really stupid. That's really the only way I can put most of the new extra bosses in Dragon Quest 8 3DS. Like, they weren't hard. They were just, like, dumb. It was just like, okay, whatever. Mumble, welcome. Okay. Sure, whatever. Yeah, I've heard, Zero Bez, I've heard that Dragon Quest VI's super boss was pretty tough. I'm not sure if, oh, it's Garen. Yeah, what do I play? Well, I only play harps, but I left mine at home. Shiny harp is a bit dangerous, you see. Okay, yeah, so the shiny harp I don't think actually even does all that much in this game. It still attracts monsters, but I don't think it's really, like, needed for anything. It's just like a nice callback to the original game. Let's do some item... Let's do some item cleanup. I don't even know what the sucker does, so I'm not going to use it. We'll use seeds later. Okay. Yeah, Zerobez, most Dragon Quest bosses do reward you if you, most Dragon Quest bosses, super bosses, reward you for doing it fast enough. I know that Dragon Quest V does it, Dragon Quest IV does it. Oh, it's another monster arena. Okay. Sure you do, honey. Sure you do. I know I keep on pressing B. Part of that's just, part of that's, muscle memory. From trying to look for, party chat and, the Zenithia Dragon Quest games. Seeing the hot monster battles. Alright, okay. So, you know what, just for fun, let's bet on a battle. Tickets are $3.30 each, sure. These monsters are up next. The odds are listed here. Which monster will I bet on? Old Hag, Mad Condor. I'm gonna bet on the Shaman. Okay, come on guys, let's go! Shaman! Shaman! Ah, see, the DQ7 Super Boss was annoying. Shaman! Come on, let's go. Shaman. Okay, stop ganging up on the Shaman, dude. Okay. Well, I guess I don't win now. Oh, God. This game is stupid. Alright. Old Hag won, but X didn't. Okay. Yeah, monster betting's the best way to get tokens in Dragon Quest IV. Because you can save scum it easily. We'll do one more. We'll do one more, and then, Slime, Raven, or Horny Hair. I don't make any money if I bet on the Horny Hair, so I'm gonna go for the Raven. Come on, Raven! Let's go! Okay, come on, Raven. Come on, gang up on that Horny Hair. No, the slime is not what you want to focus on at the moment. Come on. Hark the Raven, nevermore. Okay. Alright. Well, come back another time. Yeah, alright. Okay, that's a waste of time. Alright, let's check out what else is in Cantlin. If I remember, actually not much. A lot of people are just taking a nap for no good reason. There's not a lot to do because of it. I don't remember if you can, like, wake people up in here. Well, first off, let's... Ow. Cast Step Guard, which I believe Sia has. There we go. To get across the Demon King's Island, you need 3 things: the Sunstone Rune Staff and the Crest. Once you take them, make your way to the Sacred Shrine. Okay, thanks. Thanks, buddy. I already knew that. Alright. Wait, hold on. Is there anything on the island in there? Nope, not really. Okay. Is there anything worthwhile in Cantlin? I don't really remember. I think this might be a town that's completely worth skipping. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here, guys. Well, I mean, I guess the final monster arena is here, but that's not really super special. Okay. Yep, this place is lame. Alright, we're leaving. Yeah, that just means to the monster arena, and there's nothing else really cool here. Okay, so if I remember correctly, Remoldar's to the... I want to get to Remoldar and then call it a day, because this is going to be a long... This has been going on for a while. I want to get to one more town and then call it a night. Yeah, I want to get to one more town and call it a night, so... Yeah. We're almost done, guys, don't worry. Zero Bez, Dragon Quest XI has, it gives you options to, like, move around and stuff, but the battles are still turn-based in Dragon Quest XI. It's just they were trying to show off the fancier stuff for the new version. They were trying to show off fancier stuff for the previews, but it's still turn-based. It's not really all that different from the other games gameplay-wise. It's actually closest to Dragon Quest X gameplay-wise. Except, like, without, like, the time limit, because it's not a MMO. But, yeah, it's still turn-based. You can still give your characters commands. They were just showing off the AI commands for the preview event. Oh my god, I hate you. Okay, hopefully we can take care of the Grand Titan in one turn. There we go. Hold on a moment. It actually probably would be faster to go... Okay, you know what? I'm getting kind of tired at the moment. I know I said I wanted to find another town, but I lied. We got a good ways into the Dark World though. We explored about half of it, I'd guess. So I think next time we'll finish up. So hold on, I'm gonna take an inn and then save. But I mean, we did 2 full dungeons. We explored a lot of the overworld. So I think that's a good enough job for now. I'm getting kind of tired, and I need to take a break. So, we're going to go save and call it a night. Or I could walk out of the town like an absolute moron. Alright. We're doing decent on experience, though. I am going to want to be at least close to level 40 for the final boss, but, like, maybe not... Like, I definitely want to be at least mid-30s. I definitely want to be at least mid-30s. But anyway, yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by. Next time we'll do more of the Dark World. Alright, see you guys later.